Hello everyone, how are you doing? I am your host Molgares. Welcome back to the 4th competitive challenge Adapt and Survive. Let's open up our session by spinning the wheels. We are about over half the season right now. I'm rank 55. So let's see if we can push a few levels up still, shall we? Off to an okay start. We got the upgrade set, we got the workshop, we got no heavy weaponry, and we're playing as somebody from the Eagle Empire. Let's get to it. Alright, and welcome to Hillfort. Good luck and have fun, any player. Now this is gonna be challenging. I at least got all my technology down, at least 50% of my technology. So we're off to a decent start over there. We still got a long way to go. Looks like they solved their machine gunner, which is good intel. Okay. We can deal a bit of flash damage in that case. Two termites are more than enough to maintain firepower for 4 mortars. So we're pretty good over there. With a bit of luck, I can hit them hard and fast enough that they will surrender out of despair, but I shouldn't count on that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, they're playing somebody from the Iron Bear Alliance, that's good to know. Solid intel. Alright, it's time for a little bit of death from above. They have successfully stabilized, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to do a bit more damage. May take away a turbine or two, but I guess I'm just losing my edge. An enemy sniper. That should make things a bit more interesting. Also, I'm gonna cover you up. There you go. I can easily repair this one, that's not a problem. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Snipers, minigunners over here, and strong vertical mortars. There we go. Just try to make it as unassailable as possible. And we're gonna need at least 3 stacks to deal some significant consistent damage. So we're in it for a while. Let's buckle up for a good fight. Mm-hmm. That's a howitzer. They're building a howitzer. Alright. Anti-air is up. Now it's time to work on our motors. The front of their base is heavily contested, so we're gonna have to go for some overhead, so to speak. That makes no sense, but you get what I'm saying. Stable enough, yes, because I did not forget my stability technology. That's good. They came prepared. Good thing I came motivated. Don't worry, not gonna ignore you. Would hate to see you collapse. Especially for my sake. Their defenses are pretty tight though, gotta give them that. Uh-oh. They lost some stuff over there. Light them up. Ooh. That's a good shot. Love to see that. Somebody's on fire. Good timing. Oh, look at you. Gotta upgrade one of these because my income is not high enough to maintain firepower. That's a lot underwhelming. What am I doing? I could just bust all these people. Forgot about that feature, my bad. Also double door these, just in case I get a pot shot off. Looks like I was just in time. Oh yeah, I'm repairing still. You're on fire. Should probably do something about that. Nice one. Okay, gotta aim you slightly higher, not a problem. Do gotta be careful with my weight though. Because if I become too heavy, it's gonna be a problem. There we go. That's a good shot. Oof, got a bit lucky there. Alright. These are my priority targets though, so I'm not too happy about them shooting those down. But I get it. Okay, they've become smarter. That did some damage. That's some damage as well. Just gotta keep him busy. Uh-oh, you're exposed. There you go. Love to see that. One cannon down, let's move on to cannon number 2. Yeah, they got him. That was pretty challenging. I'm sure there are a couple of optimizations I could have done, but it was a good and challenging fight. GG. 81k damage. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And that was only the first game of the day. Let's move on to the second one. Alright, and let's once again spin to win. Alright then, delayed upgrade center, armory, factory and somebody from the coalition. Let's get to it. Alright and welcome back to Split. I hope you guys are ready for some close quirky action. Pulse was another good pick for this one, because foundations are free and if you want to go for back turbines you at least need a couple of foundations. But yeah, I'm gonna go for moonshine from this one. I also gotta sell this off because not allowed to use technology. There you go. Alright, that's a very good move actually. Are they going for mortars? They might just be going for mortars. Because last stars would be a bad idea. Okay. A small passive of Moonshine's EMPs are slightly more effective. EMP rock race is increased by 20%, and that is not a bad number. Not at all. Ouch. Hey now. You need to be like that, alright? My friends. Actually, we're not friends, we're quite literally the opposites. We have conflicting interests. Understanding those conflicting interests will lead us to better understanding each other. Build my timer. Still a long while out for the upgrade center, which is fine. They're still keeping one in the chamber, so to speak. That's a sniper. Okay, their timings are pretty good. Now it's pretty clear for me they're going some kind of a mortar build. Which means I have to pay heat. Okay, just let me stabilize over here real quick. Take out these disruptors before they... Uh-oh. That's a problem. Oh, come on, really? Ah, heck. They are pretty good at crowd control though, gotta give them that. They're hitting their shots pretty consistently. Unfortunately for them, I also have a couple of tricks on my sleeve. And this will be risky. But I gotta do it. Have to hit their fronts. Also I have to get rid of that sniper because that's going to be the end of me if I'm not careful. But since I know they use buzzsaws, for me it's a bit more challenging. Also bad angle. That's a better angle. Not unshielding my rockets just yet because I'm going for full surprise attack mode. Especially on these types of folks, because holy heck they're aggressive. Okay, maybe a smoke launch will help out. They are playing somebody from Dragon Army though, which is... Dragon Army, the Iron Bear Alliance, I bet. Okay, it's time to open doors to the public. see if our product sells. Don't like that one bit. Please fire. That does frustrate me a bit, yes. Gonna have to fight them separately and manually as well, okay. That'll make things a bit more interesting. Why aren't you firing? It's in the white. It means you can fire. Oh, this is what takes me off. If it's white, I can fire in it. Isn't that the case? Isn't that how forts work? Come on, man. Oh, I'm floating. I'm floating. I have a headache. I'm hungry. Don't do this. Okay, they're a little bit slow on the uptake, thankfully. Alright. Well, you know what? Oh. Didn't die just yet. Just yet. Meaning potential to die is still very much there. Again, you can fire. Again. Again. I made the door large for you. You can't even... Well, at least you're dead. Let's see if I can do some renovations over here. With a bit of luck, I can. Bah. Oh, it got destroyed. Of course it did. And I got something in my eye right now. Oh, it's pain. This is oh yeah, I lost my ogre center as well. Well, that's just a cherry on top, isn't it? GG. They did a good build. I screwed up majorly in multiple places. That's on me. This was quite literally the worst fort I've ever built in 1v1 ranked. And that's the game. That was only the second game of today though. Let's move on to the third one. Alright then, let's once again spin to win. Okay. Heavy Blade Upgrade Center, Armory, no heavy weaponry, and somebody from the Black Pioneer Oil Company. Let's get to it. Alright then, welcome back to Hang Time. Good luck and have fun, I'm player. Now, I picked Casual because it's the only one to reliably be able to get me into the later game. I don't have any access to stronger firepower, I don't have an upgrade center, so I'm gonna have to harass my opponent till they just get so sick and tired of me. So, let's get all our technology out for the first couple of minutes, for the first 7 minutes specifically. This one's going to be a doozy. Good thing I still have other harassment tools like machine gunners and snipers. Actually, EMPs aren't too bad either. There you go. it's pretty heavy eco up front. Alright. Let's see what my opponent's up to. First, let's get my 6th mine down. Still well of the upgrade center, but that shouldn't stop me to prepare infrastructure for when the eventuality of combat will happen. On my side. It's just 7-minute defense mission for me right now, up until I can get proper armaments out to counterattack. So let's the enemy assault as much as I can. Hopefully they'll not buzzsaw me. That would suck. Now, if you're wondering, Mulgaris why specifically scatter shots, is because they have a passive which will increase shrapnel from flags by 50%. Which, well, not a lot, and it is not a lot, it is good enough for decent harassment. Oh, I still have time, don't worry about that. So let's armor up, so not get buzzsawed. There you go. We got 6 mines, and those aren't too bad. Alright, let's start the harassment campaign, shall we? Well, I'm glad I was prepared for that one. In fact, I'm very happy I was prepared for that one. Four minutes. Still got a solid 3 minutes left before we have to get the rest of our stuff out. I also work on those back turbines. I want these to be difficult to reach. My energy sources nice and protected. They're getting up their own anti-air right now. Well, I'm glad I could at least hit that. Love seeing that, so give your filthy hands off my turbine. I'm delaying them as much as I can. We're still only a while out before we get the upgrade center down, but maintenance is going pretty well. I'm not prepared against heavier weaponry. That's more than a fact, but I'm at least armored up enough. Now let's worry about any devious counters. An enemy howitzer would be pretty quirky though. I believe they're building a howitzer as you speak. Yeah, I could take that one out. It was not an EMP though. We're almost there. My storage is not optimized, but right now that's least my problems. That's the exact spot I want you to hit. Thank you. Almost there. Not like this though. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Now I still have the ability upgrade center though, so I gotta keep that in mind. Perfect. Okay, that's good. That's great. There is some decent pressure over there. Also smoke launcher, can't forget about that. It looks like they're almost finished. Alright. Upgrade the stuff. Deal a lot of freaking damage right now. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that was a laser. Don't appreciate that very much. That's a GG. Alright, it really felt like a good defense mission. Maybe some optimizations were possible, but I think I acted pretty well within my limitations. GG. Alright then, and that was the third game of today. Let's move on to the fourth one. Alright then, let's once again spin to win. That's more like it. Delayed Upgrade Center, Armory Factory, and somebody from the Iron Bear Alliance. Let's get to it. Alright, and welcome back to Pillars. Good luck and have fun, new player. There you go, sell you off. Get a couple turbines out. I need some heavy top-down turbines. I just need freaking turbines right now. There you go. It's a mistake I still often make, is investing unnecessary resources in the beginning of the game. It's like some of it's important, don't get me wrong, but also partially don't put things where they shouldn't be. Get my time right for my upgrade center, there we go. These are about to work for me, there we go as well. Get a fourth mine out and start building our EMPs. No turbines just yet. Just to cover you up so you don't feel as naked as you do. Perfect. And there we go. If they are reflex repairing, that's on them. Well, that's a very hefty upfront investment. It's interesting. Okay, they're going for a full eco build, which is good to know. Gives me a bit more time to prepare. What are your armament? Oh, they might be building mortars actually. I answered my own question as I was asking it. They are building mortars. So let's buckle up for a good defense. Enemy, my darling Firebird. Well, looks like you're not really my darling today, are you? I'm not being very optimal with my build right now either, so I shouldn't be talking too loudly. Uh-oh, that's a buzzsaw. Let's find where you are, Mr. Saw. Okay, there you are. Let's keep that in mind for now. Make sure we're well reinforced. I would hate for something to happen to my precious little saw. Oh, I see that machine gunner. I'm not blind. Even more machine gunners. Oh, you spoil me, rotten you. Wait, did I take heat of the timers? I don't think I did, actually. I think I might have built it too early. Well, that was very effective. Guess that's a just punishment from me, eh? If I mess this up, so help me gosh darn it. Nice attempt though. Okay, it's high time to get this economy rolling quicker, because this is not going well for me. AP sniper, yes please. Factory, eh? Somebody has some laser focus intentions. Okay, they're nice and tucked in. That's how you do it. Anti-air is good, but sometimes the sheer number of rockets can be overwhelming. And in this case, I'll make sure they're overwhelming. Can you please connect? Thank you. Perfect. Looks like they're playing defensive. No counter sniping, no nothing. I'm expecting a laser or something of sorts, because this is not super duper great. But don't be stressed, I gotcha. My structure is always stressing out for some reason. Has a lot of armor too. Armor is expensive to repair. Unless you're armored, which is still expensive to repair, just less expensive. You get a coupon on your very expensive Bugatti. But it's still a freaking Bugatti. And there we go. That's gonna hurt. So tell me, where is your weaponry hiding? Oh, you surrendered. Okay, GG. Good defensive plays though. I could have done a lot better, I believe. I might have filled my upgrade center a bit too early, but it is what it is. And that was the fourth game of today, pardon me. Let's move on to the fifth and final one. Alright then, let's spin to win. There you go. Upgrade center, factory, upgrade center, workshop, factory, and somebody from the Dragon Army. Let's get this off. Alright then, welcome back to Selectites. Good luck and have fun, any player. This time it's only one stack time game in this video. And while I love the map to bits, it's 3 times is a bit much, let's be honest. There we go. There we go. There you go, whip. And go whoop. And go whoop. Perfect. Okay, let's get you out as well. So okay, my point is going for back turbines. That's good to know. Let's build these ones a little bit more down. Get my 5th mine out. There we go. Perfect. I think there's enough place for a couple of minigunners. Maintain damage cells. And get nah, I'm just gonna go for lasers. Let's not make it too difficult for me. I could have just built the upgrade center in the first place, actually, now I think about it. But this is what it is. Some rockets, some missile supports won't hurt anybody, except my opponents. It will hurt them a lot. And there we go. Put you down. Alright, alright, alright. So far, so good. Now, this might be noobish, and I hear you saying, well, Garrus is noobish, and I know. But it's exaggerated. It's not the best play, but it's the play I'm going with for now, right now. You know what's coming, and you're not gonna love it. Armor up, buckaroo. Oh, it's probably all stunted armor. Good on them. They planned nice and ahead. It's the upgrade wars. Okay. That must hurt a little bit. Alright, that was a bit more effective than anticipated. Target the mines. Let those children go free. If they lose their children, they lose everything. I mean, if they lose their mines, they lose everything. That's our last fighting hero. Yep, GG, that was a bit quick and decided. Alright then, those were our 5 games of today. It was 4 wins and 1 loss. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, why not like the video and subscribe for more content. That is all. I am your host Mulgarus, and I'll see you next time. Bye.